So we have time for a game. And the game, you can test me to see how well I did without my notes. So thank you, Shirley, for the book. And I'm going to go to the game. And it is here in the booklet on page 57. And the game goes like this. If you answer the question correctly, you can come up here and glean. And so I've got my little wheat kernels. And we'll do 2 teams. So we'll have one team over here. This will be your collection. And this team over here will be this collection. And let me ask the question, then I'll show you how it goes. All right? So let's go to team 1. Why did Naomi's family move to Moab? Raise your hand.
There was a famine.
There was a famine. There was no food in the promised land. Come on up. I've got some painter's tape here, and I made them equal so it's fair. You can use 2 fingers if you want, and you're going to glean as much as you can, and then you're going to put it in your collection.
Wow.
Okay, go ahead. All right, and while she's doing that, you're going to go back and sit down, and I'm going to go to this team. Okay, raise your hand if you know the answer. Why was moving back to Bethlehem hard for Naomi and Ruth? Yes, Teresa.
Because the husband and the 2 sons were no longer alive.
That is correct. Come on up, Teresa. Okay, here is your gleaning tool. Okay, and you can glean, glean, glean. Let me hold it for you. Okay, come on over here and hold that thing. So, ready? Yes.
It's open.
That was hard. That's all right. You do the best you can. Okay, go back to your thing. Okay, next question. This side. What terrible problem does everyone have? What are we a slave to? Sin. Okay. And you're going to come up, Ruth. Why don't you tell us why it's a terrible problem? What does it?
It's because it's not God's way, it's your own way.
Yes, and it separates you from God. All right, come on up. You can use your gleaning tool. Okay, and I'll go on to the next question. So go ahead and do your gleaning, gleaning, gleaning. And we'll go over here to this side. What did Ruth do during the harvest time to get food for herself and Naomi? Yes, Mary Lou?
Gleaning the fields.
Glean the fields. Yes. What does gleaning mean again?
Pick up the leftovers.
Pick up the leftovers. Very good. Are you going to come up or you want to appoint somebody else to come up?
Let somebody else do it.
Okay. Come on, volunteer. Come on up.
Okay, so while we're waiting, I thought we could probably bring up who was Boaz's mom.
Yes. Good point.
Rahab. We talked about Rahab before, and I did tell the kids, in a few weeks you're going to learn about her son.
Uh-huh. Okay, so who answered Rahab on this side? Anybody? Come on up. Okay. You only need one. She was cheating. She was using two. Watch those kids.
Competitive here.
Okay, and then you're going to empty it in there. Okay, this side again. See if we can go fast, okay? All right. How did Boaz show kindness to Ruth? There's a few ways. Yes, Teresa. Again? Oh! Okay, Teresa, go. She's a good listener.
He told the workers to let her leave more stuff for her, leave her alone.
Yes.
And she was given grain, roasted grain. And
Yes.
was able to drink from there.
Very good. And then what was the last thing he did to show kindness to her?
Redeemed her.
He redeemed her by?
Marrying
her! Okay, come on up.
That's okay.
Okay, appoint somebody else. Somebody else come up. Come on, Hermine.
So we're going to count them?
And then, okay, so what I did last week in class is I actually took a food scale, like, a digital one that's very sensitive, but I realized that not, you guys don't all have that, so, because I make sourdough bread now. So you can go like this, pat it down a bit. Excuse me.
Sourdough bread today.
Oh, that's a good idea, with wheat, right? So just kind of pat it down, and then there's graduated, I got these from Walmart. There's graduated cylinders that you could get, or this one. So this one is, I would say this is 2 cups, 16 ounces, and this one is,
Well, we still have one more person to get that.
Right,
full.
so if it's.
oh, did I?
It's all right.
Yeah.
It's okay.
But we won't begrudge them.
God is a God of justice, so you better be fair. Yeah, this one's a cup and a half, so this team won. All right, so that's the game. All right, fine. All right. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you for coming.
All right, thank you.